Another sector that is worth looking into, I've mentioned solving security. We talk of the issue of corruption. I mean, you see what happened the other day. From what I read, you are expecting everybody to keep calm and manage. The other day at Ozodinma's inauguration, Tinubu was telling people that they should be optimistic, things will be well. How can we now calm down when we know that there is looting on a massive and shocking scale? Like, some of the monies these people call sometimes is mind-boggling. How do you want me to calm down when I know somebody, for example, he was living in one room, or he was even squatting. Next thing, he becomes a local government chairman or a commissioner. Next thing, he has a mansion. 10 boys are following him everywhere. And you say that people should calm down. It's obvious that this is our wealth that these people are taking. Because this guy, who was he? The commissioner or the SA or the chairman or whatever. So this is part of the problem. There is need to... I know that you cannot completely remove corruption, but you can at least reduce it to a manageable level, right? Where the EFCC, the ICPC, for me, they can do more, can do more. I'm not saying they're not trying, but there is need for political will to fight some of these things, because you cannot tell me to, when one person is looting maybe 5 billion, 10 billion, do you know what 10 billion is? And one person is looting it. So we don't even know how much ministers, PAMSECs, and the rest. So there is need to fight corruption. If not, any other thing we are doing is lip service. Also very related to need to fight corruption is need to cut down waste. I mean, the waste in Nigeria is too much, honestly. The waste. Like, sometimes I'm out, I'll see a local government chairman or a commissioner. He's carrying convoy. Can you imagine where a chairman is using maybe 4 or 5 car convoy? Waiting governor go down carry down. So there is obviously too much waste. Everything is spectacle. Everything is show. Sometimes I remember when the former British Prime Minister was there, David Cameron, I think. I saw times he was using British Airways. This is one of the biggest economies in the world, and their Prime Minister sometimes used British Airways. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, governors, I don't think any governor these days enters regular flights. The charter flights, private jets. Governor, of course, president has many private jets at the expense of the country. Do you know that the president of America, every food he eats in the White House, they give him bill for it and he pays for it? His food is not free. But here you see the governor, you see presidents, senators, there is so much waste. You see one person, 20 people, he has 20 aides. What are they aiding you in? You see one person is moving about with 10, 15 people. So there is need to cut down waste. Yes, there's something our president said recently about cutting people that will be going on trips with him and the rest. One of the reasons I actually supported Peter Obi with my whole heart, I voted him, was this one. I'm not saying he's a saint, but in Nigerian terms, he's probably the most honest politician we've seen in a very long time. Then added to that fact, he's someone that wouldn't have been reckless with government money. So these are some of the things we need to do. We need to do them fast. The regulator should do more, because the corruption in the public sector is also in the private sector. And so there is need to actually do it, and do it fast. If not, with the way things are going, the economic challenges will move into the political arena, and I don't know what's going to happen. So that